Just when I think Issa got her a friend, they turn out to be some snakes.
The thing is, the cops saw her, so they didn't pull her.
Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back. If you are a subscriber, welcome. If you're a new subscriber or, somebody, shopping around, I hope you stick around. We're back for another Insecure review. First things first, guys. I believe Good Girls is just gone. I think that the latest episode was the last one. They weren't able to finish filming because of the corona. So that's all we got for Good Girls. They had about 5 more episodes to film before, all of this happened. So sorry guys, no more Good Girls. I guess I don't know if they're gonna come back or I don't know. Anyway, we here for Insecure. This is season 4, episode 6, Lowkey done. So first off, Issa, she's laying in the bed, just thinking, and she's running back. You know how you do. You laying in when you argue with somebody you love, you gonna play that thing back over and over and over again in your mind, and then the guilt comes in. It's like, I ain't have to say all that. Or sometimes for me, when I play it back over and over and over again, I be feeling like, dang, why didn't I say this? Why didn't I say that when I had the chance? Now I'm gonna call him back. I'm gonna call him back and say it now, 2 years later, because I didn't get to tell you what I really wanted to say on that day. But Issa is running it back in her mind, all of the things that Molly had to say about her. And then she goes, and gets on the computer and start looking at the reviews from the block party. And people, the reviews, she got 5 stars. It's good reviews. People enjoyed themselves. People want to know about, some of the vendors because they would like to share. It was good reviews for Issa and her block party. She also look and sees that reporter, from YouTube News. She get on there talking about niggas gathered for fried chicken. What she say? For fried chicken, cocoa butter, and violence today. She's shady. Anyway, Issa, is just looking back through all of that. And she starts listening, to voicemails. Kelly's left her a voicemail. Ahmad left her a voicemail. So people, worried about her, trying to figure out, how things are now after, I don't know if it was a couple of days that had gone by or if it was the very next. I want to say it was the very next day. But then she gets in there and she talks to Mirror Bitch. And Mirror Bitch tells her that she needs to relax, relate, and release. Relax, relate, release. She tells her she need to cool it. Don't be calling Molly, because does she call you first? No. So don't be running to her, trying to figure out, how you can patch things up, because that's what you always do. But not this time. Not this time. Nathan calls. And, he's, trying to figure out if everything is all good. They're still good. He doesn't feel like she used him because she wanted to make sure of that. I wasn't trying to use you. It wasn't nothing like that. If you needed something like that from me, I got you. So it's not, I wasn't on some, I just need you, Nathan. We cool, keep calling me. I'm going to keep calling you. We good. Issa, she in line at the grocery store, and it's a long line, and this lady, she's pregnant. She's walking through with her baskets, asking everybody in the line, excuse me, can you? I just need a little help. Just a little bit will do. Can anybody help me? And Issa look over and sees her reflection in the camera, and Mirror Bitch is like, girl, get your life. And sure enough, Issa, come on, girl. Because she tries to ignore it like, I am not. Nope. So the girl get in line and, she puts her stuff with Issa's stuff. So she needs Issa to pay for her stuff. At first, I was thinking maybe she just wanted to, hop in front of somebody. She, was in a rush and she's, big and pregnant, like 8 or 9 months. So it's not, you would like to be, fair and do the, nice thing and let the pregnant lady go ahead of you. But no, she needed her groceries paid for, $150 worth. And Issa, she's going to do it. Okay, I'm going to do it. And she goes to pay for it. And I'm sorry, miss, your card has been declined. Oh, no. I'm going to try that again. And then the girl is like, you know what? The lesson I learned here. I forgot what she said, but she, threw a little shade and went on by her business. Thanks anyway. Girl, you don't have no money either. So it would behoove you to be a little nicer. Because I was trying to help. I don't know what's going on with Issa card. It ain't no telling. Oh, she didn't get the, I forgot that. I don't know when this happened, but somewhere along the line, that assistant calls her, and tells her that they haven't gotten back a few of their deposits. So that might be why Issa didn't have $150 on her card. I mean, she had enough for her own stuff, which was wine. She was able to get her wine, but she couldn't help sis out. Then when she gets out, she's in the car, she sees this man running for the bus. The bus is leaving him and he running. He's an older man. I want to say he's like in his 60s maybe. He running for the bus, and so she, tries to do the nice thing again and pay it forward and offers him a ride, and he like, now, I don't hit women, but I'll knock a bitch out for self-defense. And she's like, listen, it ain't nothing like that. He talking about I don't do no lift or no bloober. He get in the car and he just talking her to death about any and everything, and he got a few nuggets that he can throw in there. Just one of those older men he's just rambling. He's just got so much to say. He's lived so much life. He a conspiracy theorist. Like, no, don't be trying to get on your GPS because the government gonna find out where we are. He one of them. He don't use the technology. He don't use the social media. He don't use none of that. Get me from point A to point B off my memory. I know where I'm at. That's how we gonna get there. Just drive straight, girl. That's all I need you to do. And he want to stop at the store. Okay, let's stop at the store. Because he said he had to go to the bathroom. So she just quickly went into a little convenience store. And he go in there and come back out with snacks and, all kind of stuff. And then she drops him off at this house. He pulls out this picture and he was like, that's it. And she drops him off, and apparently it was his son because the person opens the door like, Dad? So yeah, she did a good thing. Issa was on her way to Sip and Paint. And when she gets there, she sits down next to these girls. One of the girls was Kyla Pratt. And let me say, listen, seeing Kyla Pratt on television was like a breath of fresh air. I was just like, is she going to be a part of the cast? Like, who doesn't love Kyla Pratt? Sure enough. But I got excited too quickly because sis is a snake. And if we do see her again, it's going to be problems. But anyway, she sits down with this group of girls. It's a bridal party. They're here. They're there from, I want to say DC. And, she starts talking with them and they having a good time. She shares her wine with them. And afterwards, one of the girls is like, oh, well, we're going to go over here to this bar. Would you like to come? And at first, Issa was going to, decline. And then Mirror Bitch was like, go ahead and go. And so she goes and she hanging out with them and they having a good time, just kicking, laughing it up. Meanwhile, at the same time, Kelly is calling and leaving voicemails for Issa as well. She's continually calling this girl. but she's screening her calls. When they get to the little bar, Issa has to use the bathroom, so one of the girls goes with her. But before that, while they're talking, they ask Issa what she does and all of that, and she kind of gives them, a roundabout answer. And boosts herself up a little bit. You know how you do on your resume. If you're not gonna say that you a nanny, you're gonna say house manager. It just makes you look better. So that's what Issa was doing with these ladies. And they just, oh, okay, you all of that, you the plug, you this, you that. So they give her, they make her feel a little bit better about herself. Because she was feeling away, of course. But especially after what Molly was saying to her about her being a failure pretty much and, the screw up. But these girls made her feel good. And she's going to, leave to go to the bathroom. And one of the girls, wants to go with her, and they go in there, and the girl goes into the stall next to Issa, and then she's talking, asking her about where all the dudes at, and she's like, well, if you want the broke niggas, you can go here. You can go to Prime Time if you want. The married niggas, you can go to Magic City if you want. If you want the niggas with a little zest, you can go to Midtown. If you want, she was just giving her the rundown on where you can go and find you a man. And it got a little quiet in the stall, and Issa's like, girl, you there? Looks down, gets out and sees that girl is gone. So she goes back outside, and the lady's like, oh, here's your tab. Hey, when you're ready. And so then she sees on the desk, on the counter, on the table or whatever, the games that bridal party was playing. They just checking it off. Befriend a stranger, dine and dash. So they done knocked 2 birds off with 1 stone. And use Issa in the process. So Issa feeling away, of course. And she leaves, and we see her, like riding down the street looking for them. Like, I'm going to find these girls. And sees them walking down the street, and she just parks her car, get out, picks up the painting from the Sip and Paint outing, and bops Sis over the head. And they're like, oh my God, what are you doing? Are you crazy? And she's like, yeah, I'm crazy. Yeah, you thought you was going to dine and dash on me, bitch? Not today. And then we see that Issa was imagining the whole thing. And I'm pretty upset about that, because why couldn't Issa have that moment in real time? Because them girls deserve that. She was being nice and genuinely friendly, and they just took advantage of her. And no, not my Issa D. No. Anyway, she calls her mom, and because she goes home and sits with her mom. Her mom gives her some good advice, and first she cries on her shoulder. Issa was trying to act all tough, and her mom was like, come on, baby, put your head on mama's pillow. there, tell mama all about it. And she just tells her, you and Molly going through them, growing pains. It happens. She talks to them about, she was like, but I'm 30, like I was supposed to have my life together. I was supposed to do this. I was supposed to do that. By the time you was 30, you had 2 kids, a husband in the house. And she was like, I ain't want y'all. I thought I couldn't have no kids. So y'all was mistakes. He said like, well, thanks, Mom. And she's like, listen, make no mistake about it. You the greatest part. And I tell my friends this too. My friends that don't have kids. Listen, don't be rushing to have them kids, because they're non-refundable, and it's not all it's cracked up to be. when you like, you think it's gonna be easy. You think these things are just gonna come to you, and like it's just gonna be a walk in the park, but it's not. You might say out your mouth, oh, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna tolerate that, oh, I ain't dealing with this, oh, I ain't gonna be that mama. Yeah, okay. Anyway, mama give her some good advice. Issa, she leave mama house and goes, sorry, y'all. Oh, when she leaves, she gets a call from Kelly. And Kelly was like, you've reached the hi, this is Kelly, how can I help you? And he's like, girl, You called me. Yeah, you right. I've been calling you. I've been calling you all day, girl. Where you been? Are you okay? What's going on? Have you talked to Molly? And Issa's like, no, not really. So are you going to? No, not unless she calls me. So if she don't call you, it's over with and done with? Like y'all not going to speak no more? That about sums it up, Kelly. That about sums it up. Issa goes home. She smokes her a blunt. She gets on the computer and, she goes and responds to all of those reviews and questions and all of that, telling people where the vendors can be found, that, block parties are soon to come. She didn't even got a name for it. I got you. Soon come. So Issa got plans. I guess she leaving Molly in the dust. Then we see Issa. She wants some Ethiopian food. She goes down to the restaurant, and when she gets to the door, she sees Molly in there sitting down at the bar. And so she's standing there, of course, like, should I go in here? I don't feel like having no conversation with this girl. This is how I am. I'm like, have you, like, when you run into the folks from high school at Walmart or anywhere out in public in your little hometown and you see somebody that's my thinking, do I feel like that? Nah, not really. Turn around and take my ass on home. So that's what Issa did. She turned around and left, and that's where it ended out. So Molly and Issa still ain't talking. It is what it is. It is what it is. All I know is Issa seems to be thriving, and it seems to be pushing her in the right direction. This whole breakup situation. So that was it, y'all. I'm gonna try to get some new content out for y'all. I've been trying to think about how. Listen, this is all one big journey and a process, because it ain't easy. It is not easy. So if you think that doing all of this is easy, it's not. It's a whole job. Like, it's a lot, but it's rewarding because it's, this is what I like to do. So not really work. Anyway, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with y'all later. Peace and light.